In this video, I want to talk about a few things that have to do with picking and dumpster diving. There are things you need to be aware of as far as safety and laws. Now, picking through residential and commercial trash, first thing you need to be aware of is the law in your city. A lot of times it is trespassing. You may want to talk to the owner of the business or the house or wherever you're attempting to get material from, and make sure it's okay with them first if you're so bold as to do so. Otherwise, be aware that you probably are trespassing on somebody's property, could possibly be prosecuted. And in some cities, you do need a license to do that, and they'll allow you to go through the trash if you have the proper licensing. So that's something you always need to keep in mind. For the businesses that I go to, a lot of the business owners I've talked to at one point or another, and they'll talk to you, they may talk to you and say, yeah, sure, go ahead and find whatever you want, as long as it's in the trash, don't take anything else, of course, that's a given. You never steal, especially from somebody who's providing you with something that's really on their property for free. You would never steal from that person. That's completely against the picking rules. But a lot of business owners will tell you just to get whatever you want out of their trash. However, if you get hurt in their trash or something happens, a lot of times they will just deny that you were there, and so they don't have the liability. And you can't blame them for that, because they're not going to take liability for you trespassing on their property. I wouldn't even acknowledge talking to you if it was me. So from a business standpoint, that's how you have to look at it, and just be aware that you could be breaking laws. You probably want to check your local city and see all the stipulations that surround that. As far as safety is concerned, be aware that you do not know what's in the trash. Well, you're going to come across nails and screws and sharp pieces of wood and unstable material, especially if you're getting in large dumpsters. So it is important to have a good pair of gloves. It's also good to have a headlamp, and it's also good to have a nice pair of boots, something that supports your ankle. So if you drop down in a dumpster to get some material and it's not stable, you're not going to fall and break your ankle, something like that. Also, always be aware of your surroundings. Sometimes the dumpsters are deteriorated, have rusty edges. You don't want to catch yourself and have to go get a tetanus shot or stitches, something like that. So overall, just be aware of your surroundings. Make sure you know the law. Make sure you are aware of what you're doing, and you can find some good material. And there's money in the dumpster, that's for sure. We live in a throwaway society, and I for one would rather salvage something than throw something away. But anyways, until the next video, have a good one, guys.